Hit that like button. You notice there. Hit the like button, please. Thank you.
Little black dress don't change the night game. One up to hold it, to touch your work, catchy. I know your friends say, Bolo Ole, or two man in there. Little black dress don't change.
Here we introduce the hygiene girl. Mm, mm.
Oh, hey.
How are you? Are you ready?
I'm good. How you doing?
Okay.
So you're giving dating advice?
Yes, absolutely. Are you ready?
Yes, please. I just got out of a relationship with. I was engaged to my sugar daddy. I know that sounds so dumb off the bat, and I ended it, but part of me is missing. I don't know if I'm missing the allowance, cause he will give me 6 to 10K a month, and a part of me, I just couldn't stand his hygiene. And I tried to change him, all that, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to change a man. But now I'm trying to date, not for money, but because I like him.
But hygiene seems like a simple thing to change. Why not just give him a basket with soap, rag, deodorant? Why not that?
I try. We were together for almost 4 years. I try. Like, we would have arguments because he wouldn't brush his teeth and want to kiss me. And it's like,
So you put up for it for 4.
What? Wait. These rich motherfuckers doing that? Rich motherfuckers are... Okay, let's stop right here. You mean to tell me it's a rich motherfucker walking around with stank ass breath who don't want to brush his teeth, fucking with his side chick. For 4 years, his ass didn't want to do... Wait a minute, hold on. See here, this is the question I got. How is it that motherfuckers approach you and they hygiene is fucked up? See, motherfuckers don't approach Heathen Queen and they hygiene is fucked up because they already know that ain't allowed. I would never tolerate that. See, you're the type of female that tolerates motherfuckers who have hygiene issues. And he knew that, and so he stayed around with you. You were gonna do it. He knew you wanted to get money, so therefore, why the fuck you in it now? You put up with that shit for 4 motherfucking years. You put up with that stanky ass breath and that stanky ass dick and that stanky ass peen and the whole nine. Because you can't tell me the motherfucker done brush his teeth. If he don't brush his teeth, then his motherfucking ass don't wash his ass. And by default, you don't wash your ass because you put up with it. Now, tell me, audience, am I wrong or am I right? You put up with 4 years. You put up with 4 years. Why not put up with it and marry the motherfucker? And then really take his ass to the motherfucking cleaners. After you done married him, at least you be entitled to some motherfucking money. Now you ain't entitled to shit, but you put up with for 4 years and you was engaged to his ass. Make this shit make sense, y'all. What's wrong with her? Is she a semi or what? If you're gonna put up with it for 4 years, you might as well put up with another motherfucking year and be married to the bitch and get money out of the alimony. Okay? And you was putting up with it anyway, so why not continue to put up with it for the money? Because that's what you was there for in the first motherfucking place. Make this shit make sense to me. Heathen Queen. Come on, y'all.
4 years, and on the fourth year, you decided, you know what? I can't do no more bad breath and no more smelly body. It took you 4 years to realize that.
it was because we moved in together. We were engaged. We had to move in with him when my lease ended, and that was when because he would want to cuddle. And we'd have arguments at 3 a.m. because I'm like, I can't cuddle you when I did my whole skincare and I lay on your chest, I'm getting acne. I can't, like, you have to shower if you want us to cuddle. And I started like saying no kissing, no cuddles, unless you take care of yourself. And he just didn't want to change. I'm like, if you can't.
When did you tell him that? What year?
Last year.
So throughout the 4 years, you were still sleeping with him, being intimate with him, and then the 4th year you decided, I'm not going to be intimate anymore.
When we were dating and like he would come and see me, like when we were sugar baby, sugar daddy, I didn't notice. But when we started dating,
No, you noticed. You noticed. Because that's a very blatant fucking problem. When a motherfucker's ass smell, motherfucker's breath smell, motherfucker's body smell, you notice that shit. But you wanted that motherfucking money. And what I said is, you didn't give a fuck about the body BO in year one. Why the fuck you giving a fuck about it in year 4 after y'all get engaged? This is the dumbest gold digger ever. Why didn't you just marry the motherfucker and then you got a bag? To get out of the marriage after a year, you got a bag. You was tolerating it before. Why didn't you tolerate it all the way up to the wedding, all the way up to the honeymoon, all the way up to the first year and get that motherfucking bag? What changed? Watch. This some fuckery. Watch this.
He started slacking. When we were sugar baby, sugar daddy, I never kissed him. We started dating. The first time we kissed was when I noticed his breath, and I was like, oh, like you said, I gave him a toothpaste. We were at my place, and I was so shocked. Girl, after 1 minute, he came out of the bathroom. He's like, I brushed my teeth. I'm like, no, you didn't. You have to brush your tongue. And that was like an everyday argument. You need to brush your tongue. You need to, like, I just couldn't do that for the rest of my life.
Save your money? Did you save it? Like, did you save, if it was $10K a month, what is that? Somebody do the calculations. How much is that per year, chat? $10K over 12 months for 4 years. Someone do the calculation. We need the
$500,000.
The grand total. Drop it in the comments.
$500,000
per month. That's $120,000.
Yeah.
So how much do you have saved right now from that experience?
I put a lot of it in investments, Roth IRA. Of course, I spent some of it. Now in cash, I have 20K, 25K. And in my savings, I have 40K.
Okay. So
yeah.
20K, 40K.
But all of last year,
60, but that's only, okay, 40 left.
All of last year, I spent like 30K plus traveling. For the past year, I've been in Tulum, all over just traveling. So, and I spent a lot of my money on that.
So what's your question now? Because you said you miss him.
I don't think I miss him. I think I miss the money and like the freedom, because I could just take his card and do whatever I wanted. And I'm trying to date now, and as I'm dating guys, I just feel so turned. I feel so like, ugh. Like,
but my thing, Sunshine, is if you got one sugar daddy before, you could do it again. So what's the issue? Why can't you get another one? Or another guy who makes money if you did it once?
I was a sugar baby. Like, I was, before OnlyFans was a thing, I was on it. Like, before COVID made OnlyFans popular, I have been in the game for a long time. For like 8 years now. So, and I just don't want to do the game. Because forget
the game. Why can't you just go out and get another man with money? That doesn't mean you need to be a sugar baby. But if you did it once, you can do it again, is what I'm saying.
I'm avoiding the trick energy. The trick energy is such a turn off to me now. Because I'm so into the game, I want a guy who's not a trick.
Because she's been a hoe. All this time she's been a hoe. Now she want to fall in love. She's been a hoe. Now she want to fall in love. She's so tired of the game. She's been a trick. She's been a hoe. Now she wants to fall in love. Me, I could fall in love with that $120K a year. I wouldn't have stopped until I had a ring. I wouldn't have stopped until we was married. Then I would have been cold turkey on the pussy. Nope, you don't get no pussy unless you brush your teeth. Nope, you don't get no pussy unless you make sure you wash your ass. Nope, you don't get none of that. After we was married. But this chick right here, she just didn't want to be bothered with him no more. She don't want to be in the game no more. She want to fall in love. She want to fall in love, have babies and kids and all that shit. Watch. It's going to come out. Watch this. I bet.
Something that's really, like, if I sense you're a trick.
Fine. Okay, then you should, that's easy to find, because these men in 2024, they don't want to trick or treat.
But they're both. Yes, the ones that aren't tricks, they don't trick because they can't. They don't trick because they don't have the money.
What you just said you wanted, so that shouldn't be an issue.
I don't want a guy who doesn't trick because he can't. I want a guy who doesn't trick because he doesn't want to. He's above that. I want a guy with money, but he's like, I'm not going to pay a bitch. I'm better than that. And a lot of these guys don't have that energy. They're like, I'll just pay for pussy. I'm not going to work for it.
Right, but why not go back to the same place you met the guy with money? The guy you met who had money, the sugar daddy, I'm sure there's other men in there who may not have that mentality. Oh, I'm looking for a young girl who's beautiful. I want to, take her out to dinners. I don't want to feel like an ATM, and maybe we become exclusive. Why not go back to that same place?
Because inherently they're tricks. That's what she sees them as. She cannot get past that. She's a hoe. She's a rando. She's built for motherfuckers setting her up in a house and fucking her. That's what she's built for. Okay? Look at the puss on her. Look at the lips. Look at all that shit. The hair is a disguise. Ain't no way. Right? She's a rando. She's for entertainment only. That's what she built herself up as to be. That's what she is. Okay? She's talking about these young motherfuckers ain't got no money, but that's what you said you wanted. But now that you over there asking for a nigga to love you, he don't make enough money. Now, see, now your mentality is you don't make enough money to fuck with me. I'm a bad bitch and I'm a sugar baby. See, she fucked herself up.
That same area.
And avoiding those areas, just like I think I just got a bad impression of them all. Like, oh, you just a trick, you just a hoe.
Okay. I don't think it's every man. But what you're telling me is you don't want a guy who has money, but he doesn't think about the relationship in a transactional way, right? Yeah. So and how old was the guy you were dating?
When we met, he was 44. When we ended, he was 48.
Okay. And how old are you?
I'm 24 now, so I met him when I was 20. I've been tricking since I was 18.
See? Y'all hear the word tricking? That's what she thinks of herself. That mindset is there. That's a mindset. Most women don't have that mindset. That's a mindset. That's a sprinkle mindset. Straight up trick. Now she want to come down to regular dudes. Oh, I want to have your baby. I want to be in love. I want you to have money, but I want you to love me. They the same tricks who got money, girlfriend. They can spot a hoe. She said she been hoeing or tricking since she was 18 or some shit. Yeah, she has that mentality. Some of y'all got that. Some of them girls got that mentality. But not all of us got that mentality. This is a real gold digger. Regular women ain't real gold digger. This is a real gold digger right here. Take notes.
And so why not meet a guy within your age group?
I've never dated a guy below 35. Never. Like, okay, so where the money went, like I got a Benz, I got my own place. So when I meet guys in my old age group, they're driving a Ford or they stay with their mama. It's like a part of me, I'm used to certain things. Actually, I did go on a date with a guy in my age group. He just lied about his age, and he kept on saying like, "Oh, you're too." He kept on saying like, "Somebody cooked here," stuff like that, like little kid shit, like meme and shit. Because I'll be like, "Oh, let's go. Let me get a Dover sole." What's a Dover sole? Like just little things like that. I feel like I've just been dating 40 to 60-year-old men too much.
Right. So it sounds like you already have a lifestyle and you've been exposed to a lifestyle and you really don't want to go back, but you want to date a man with money and who doesn't treat you like, I'm paying you to be with me, is what you're saying.
Another reason I ended up with my ex, because he raised my allowance from 5K to 10K when we got engaged. And he was kind of like, one day when he was angry, he said he didn't mean it. He was like, you need to stop complaining when I give you so much money. You kind of just have to eat my shit. Even though he's not that type of guy to be rude like that, it showed me that even though he's so sweet and he loves me, wants to marry me, whatever, and the back of his mind, that's still pain there. Like, you're still my property. I just don't ever want to feel that way in a relationship.
The signs weren't there from the beginning. Before he started dishing out the money, the signs weren't there.
No, I don't think he's that kind of person. Like, I feel like until he got pushed to be that kind of person.
But what made him push that? Because you were a nice, sweet sunshine. So I'm sure he didn't feel the need to be pushed in that way, sunshine.
I called him a dirty old man. I was like, you're a dirty old man, and your mama didn't teach you how to brush your tongue. That's sad. Like, I was going in on him about his hygiene. And
same guy. I thought this was a different guy. Okay, so we're talking about the same guy. Okay. I mean, you can find a nice guy. He may not be able to give you 10K per month. He may have 6 figures, let's say 100,000 per year, 120,000. You may not get the same things, but he won't possibly treat you in the way that the guy who is sugaring for you.
I would be fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
now.
No, she won't. Because she ain't even got a man and she complaining about men who don't make enough money. He don't make enough money for me. I know they too young. They don't make enough money for me. You already know she ain't gonna be satisfied. This is not your typical everyday female. So I wish you men would stop saying, oh, all females want money. No. This is a female that want money. This is a female that wants your money. Most of us are not like this. Not at all. Hell no. Not at all. This is straight up gold digger. She's straight up telling you don't make enough money. And then she'll hurt your motherfucking feelings when you get done. Her problem is she's a gold digger. She's a whore. She's a tramp. She lets motherfuckers pay for her pussy. That's it. She ain't no more, no better. That's what she is.
All the high value men, they're like, I know my worth. A lot of girls want me, and it's like, ew, that's a very feminine way to act. A lot of the high value men I do meet, it's like they're aware because so many girls throw themselves at them.
Yeah, that's, and I think because of the internet, because of what people talk about, the men know the game now. The men know the game. So you got to decide. Again, I think you like the idea of the nice guy, but if I'm being real, I think you still want the guy who's going to just give you the lifestyle.
I want to be like those Beverly Hills princesses who like marry a rich man who loves them, pays for everything, and just...
Yeah, but that comes with certain things.
Now this is where the delusion kick in. I want a motherfucker to give me $10K a month, and I want him to love me and be faithful, and we have kids, and then we have a lifestyle, and we have a big house, and I don't work, and I don't do... That's la la land. Delusion. For you, that's a delusion, because now they know that you've been a hoe all your life. Who the hell gonna pick your ass up?
That's just not what you see. Oh, pays for certain things and loves them. I'm sure there's other things that we don't see or know about. Just like I'm sure when you were in your relationship, people didn't see behind closed doors that you were dealing with a hygiene issue or him being controlling or whatever else was going on. That kind of thing.
I don't know. My brother told me I'm looking for too much. Like I have to pick. Like when you date a rich guy, you have to pick. Do you want a guy who spends a lot of time with you? He's gonna be poor. A guy who's really rich to afford your lifestyle is gonna be busy, you know.
But you said you've been in this lifestyle since you were 18, right? And I'm assuming in seg work. Is that what you were implying? Correct me if I'm wrong. Yes. So if you've been in that industry for that...
She been in sex work. What the fuck we talking about now? She said she been a hoe or a trick. A hoe and a trick is asking to be a housewife. Make this shit make motherfucking sense. Make that shit make motherfucking sense.